Hey guys, welcome back to Java tutorial series. In today's lecture, we will be studying about mathematical library methods. Mathematical library methods are some predefined functions which help user to perform a particular task instead of writing 4 to 5 statements. Basically, it helps the user to reduce the length of the program and write the code efficiently. There are 8 to 9 mathematical library methods in Java programming. In this lecture, we will be studying first two of them. They all come under package java.lang. They also work under java.util and java.ru packages. So we will understand the first mathematical library method, which is math.max. Math.max basically does send or return the highest value or the greatest value out of the two which the user has initialized. The values can be in integer, long, double, or float. So the system basically checks both of them and gives the output of the greatest of them. To understand this better, let's write a small program. As you can see on your screen, I have declared the java.util package, declared the scanner class, and an empty system.out.println. Now we will write a main program. We will write integer a is equal to math dot max, and in braces we will write two integers 12 comma 89, round braces called a semicolon at the end. Now we will give our output as a. Let's compile this. As you can see, it is no syntax error. Now we will try to run a program. Void main string is. See, the system has given us output as 89 because the system compared both the integers. The ASCII code of the greatest integer will be more, so the system basically checked the ASCII codes and the one with the greatest ASCII code was given as the output. Moving on to the next mathematical library function for today, which is math.min. Math.min does the reverse work which was done by the math.max. It basically compares the two values and gives the lowest value. The values can be of data type long, integer, double, or float. So it basically checks the ASCII codes and returns the variable or the data with the lowest ASCII code. To understand this better, let's write a small program. I have written the basic program which has the header files, declared the scanner class, and system.out.println. Now we will write a main program. So let's write with the statement double f is equal to math.min. In round braces we will write 3.257 comma 3.256, the semicolon at the end. We will give our output as f. Let's compile this. As you can see, it is no syntax error. Now we will try to run our program. As you can see, we have received the output as 2.56 because it has the ASCII code smaller than that of the first one, which was 3.257. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any sorts of doubt, you can ask me in comment section below. Thank you.